Well, hello, Jonathan. Jonathan, yeah, that's it. And congratulations to you and your husband. I got an iPhone 13 Pro today, and I'm testing it out, and I hope it's doing very well. I hope it's a clear picture because I can start doing my videos in 4K, and I hope the sound is good as well. So I should be in 1080p. So if you don't see me in 1080p, you'll have to change your cog to 1080p. I haven't gone live for probably over a month, and my old phone has only a 32 gig, so it was full, and I couldn't really do anything but maybe a live stream on it. I couldn't film anything or take pictures, and I used every app that was on there, and I wasn't going to delete the apps just to make it happy. So I went and got a new phone today, and it's got 128 gig on it, so it should be enough for me to do what I need to do. So I wanted the Max Pro, but they didn't have that, so I just went with the Pro, and so we'll see how this goes. So far, I'm happy with it. But I got a lot of new stuff coming soon, and I do have a Facebook account. You can find me under John McKee, and it wouldn't let me do my channel name. It would only let me do my name. So I am on there. I haven't told anybody yet until just now. So I'm not really friends with anybody. It's only for my channel only. And so yeah. And but yeah, I got a lot of new things coming. I'm going to be printing up stickers, and hopefully by the time I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be starting up my store for my channel and getting that going. Because I looked into it before and I was going to have it going, but they claimed that you had to be monetized, and I'm not monetized yet. So, but I did notice that I do now have a community page, and I posted something on my community page for everybody to read. And so yeah, I don't know if that posts on to YouTube or not, or if you just got to go to my community page on my channel. So everything is happening. It's going slow. I've been doing this for, well, it says 2 years, but I think I've been going longer, and it's taken a little longer than I'd want it to be. And it's probably because I don't go to a lot of channels and try to get people to subscribe like they probably do. And a lot of it, I just kind of hope they'd share on all their social media and show my channel that way. But I will grow, and we got new videos coming soon. We just posted up a new one for Debbie's thing on fried chicken. So if you haven't seen that, go check out that video. I probably wasn't in the best mood that day, so I told her I didn't want to be filmed. She can film my hands, but that's about it. So, and that was the very first time I cooked fried chicken. So I did a very good job at it. And yeah, and the next time I do it, I think I'll have a different coating on there than what she kind of prepared. But yeah, it's been fun so far. So I hope everybody is doing well and staying well, and hopefully this whole situation going on in this world will end soon. And I see that there's a lot of countries starting to open up their doors and letting vaccinated people in only. So at least it's something to help out their economy. Me and my wife and one of my boys are vaccinated. The other one refuses because he doesn't trust it, of course, like a lot of other people in this world. So, but we'll get him vaccinated eventually. And so, yeah. But I figured I'd get more people to show up, but they're all probably busy or watching other things. So, But I'm glad you showed up. I guess I could probably sit here a little longer and wait for more people to show up. I do have this phone here. This is an iPhone 7, and I just bought a new screen for it. I bought this one probably about a year ago, and this has got 128 gig on it. And I just got done with a live stream, and I had taken it out of the case because it wouldn't fit in my gimbal, or actually it would fit in the gimbal, but my cords and stuff wouldn't fit in here with the case on it. So I took the case off, and it didn't have a protector on the screen. And so when I was done, I took it off the gimbal, went to go put it in my back pocket, and didn't quite make it, and it slipped out of my hands, hit the ground, and shattered the screen. So I went and bought a new screen. I put it on there, and my home button wasn't working. So I took it back apart and hooked up the home button, because I forgot to hook the home button up. Went to go put it back together and noticed I had busted the ribbon on it. So that was $20 screen wasted. So here recently I bought a new screen. I got it on there real good. But this time the home button doesn't work. So I ordered a home button. It will be here next Friday, I think. Sometime next week. No later than Friday. So this phone may end up going to my wife because she wants a different phone. She has an iPhone SE, the old version of the SE, not the new one. And it only has 32 gig on hers, but this has 128 gig. And she'll probably get this phone. And but yeah, I changed carriers. I went from AT&T to, well, I went through my cable company, so they go through Verizon. And Verizon is a much better carrier than AT&T. I can't get any reception whatsoever, or barely a reception in the basement of my job. And this is my phone that I was using right here. This is an iPhone 6, and this only has 32 gig. So, and it's not 5G. That phone right there is 5G. And so now when I go out somewhere and live stream, hopefully I'll get a very good signal this time. And I think I'm going to take a trip down to the lake again, because every time I go to the lake, I never have a good time down there on my phone. So with this phone and being with Verizon now and 5G, hopefully I will have an excellent signal, and I'll be able to show everybody Lake Decatur and the surrounding area around Lake Decatur, the new slide and everything else, water slide and everything else. But now it's cold, or getting cold, and I'm sure that's probably closed down now. So yeah, but as you can see, out of the two phones, these two look just pretty much the same. I think this one just is slightly longer than the 6, and the camera placement is just a little different. Oh, let me get that in there. So as you can see, the camera placement is just a little different. But I think this case will fit on this one, so I'm going to check it out and see if it works. The only thing I didn't like is how this sticks out, but this is a kickstand, so if you could take it and set it on its side, or you can turn it and set it this way if you want to do that. And you can also put your finger through there and hold the phone that way. But what I didn't like about it was the fact that it sits up like that, and it's hard to use my gimbal or the one I'm using here because it wants to pop out. So then I have to take it out of the case. So that was the only bad thing about this case here. But she doesn't do anything like that, so it doesn't really matter. But this was probably just going to be a short live stream, and just kind of explain what's going on with me. That's why I haven't been on making videos, and because I just didn't have the phone to do it now, and the last video was done on her phone, so she had the room. Well, hello, Tina. Yeah, I was just explaining all the things, if you haven't been watching behind the scenes there, of what's coming up on my channel. So right now I'm looking at you through an iPhone 13 Pro, and I just got it today. I hope the volume is really good. I hope the picture's really good. I can now shoot in 4K if I choose to. If not, it will just shoot in 1080p, I think, HD. And yeah, but I'm doing great. I'm doing great today. Doing great. And she's down there kind of asleep right now. So, but yeah. But I got new things coming, and I'm actually getting ready to start a business for my channel. So I had put in my my studio name. So if you haven't seen the pictures that I've been posting on Instagram, well, actually, here, let me show you real quick. So if you've seen this logo right here, this is my business logo right here. This Pinkfish Studios is where I'm sitting at the moment. And so this is where I do all my live streams and do all my editing and stuff like that. So so yeah, so this is Pinkfish Studios is where I'm at. And it's not really something that people can come here and do things like they would see a studios. Oh, do you record? Well, no, just I record. And so once I put that in to get it licensed, and I should have my certificate by the end of the month. So once that happens, then I'm going to apply for a business account. And then once that's going, then I will hopefully be monetized soon. I got probably almost 300 people to go, 200 and some people to go to get 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, and then I'll be monetized, and then Teespring will finally let me go through them, because I can't go through them. Well, I can go through them, but I can't link it through my channel. And I started up a Facebook account, which I didn't want to, because it said that you can link it through your Facebook account. And I'm just now telling people about my Facebook account, and it's under my name, John McKee. Nobody has subscribed to it because I haven't told anybody yet until now. And but if you want to subscribe to it, if you're on Facebook, that's up to you. You don't have to, but I will have my videos on there, sharing my videos on there as well, pictures, whatever. But it's just for my YouTube account. That's it. So and then I'll be having stickers printed. And I've seen you go on Instagram, and they always show that, you know, get this many stickers for this price. Well, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to order stickers, and I'll have those for sale. But to sell those that way, then people's going to have to email me their address, and then I'll send it to them. But I also can go through Teespring of making stickers, and they can order it through that way as well. But yeah, so once I get this business going and going well, then maybe I'll start up a Patreon page and Discord and all that stuff. And so yeah, it's all going to be slowly done, but it'll get done. That's my plan. Let me get back on here. So yeah, I'm sure everybody's probably busy this afternoon. It's going on 4 p.m. here, and they're probably getting ready to do dinner or watching a movie or watching other things on YouTube. And boy, that's really behind. I'm just now showing my logo. I'm watching myself on my tablet. I'm just now showing the logo. So that's pretty laggy. But, you know, at one time I'm going to do a live on Instagram because I have never done one of those before. And I thought about, hey, let's just go live on Instagram and see how many people on Instagram watch my live. And when I do that, I don't want to just sit here at my home at Pinkfish Studios and do a live stream. I'm going to go somewhere and see if it'll work doing that way. And but I don't want to go to the park where I normally go all the time, unless, you know, you guys don't mind going there. Right now, the leaves are starting to change, so maybe you want to see the autumn leaves. And it's a little chilly today and pretty windy out. And okay. And so, yeah. Things are moving along as long as I get off my butt and go do it. So, I mean, it ain't going to do it by itself. Well, thank you much there, Tina. I appreciate it. There's probably a lot of people doing their live streams right now as well. Let's see who's all doing a live stream right now. And I did now start doing community posts have been unlocked on my channel. So I have a community post on there talking about my phone and what's coming up on my channel. So you can go to my YouTube channel and check that out. Make a comment, whatever you want to do, like it. But YouTube's kind of helping out a little bit as well. So I just got to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. And everything's going to really start popping on my channel. Yeah, so I don't think anybody's really live right now. So it didn't show. Nikki's Journey was live 32 minutes ago. So she's ended hers. But yeah, it doesn't look like anybody else is live that I subscribe to. So looks like I'm it. Well, hello there, Ken. How you doing? I hope everything is going well up there where you're at. It's probably a lot colder where you are than it is where I am. It is a little chilly out today. I actually had to turn my furnace on today for the first time. And I have a heater in my room because I really don't want to turn my heat on because I'm a miser about it. So I have a heater in my room, and I was running out this morning, and but I ended up turning on the furnace and running the furnace. It is quite warm in my room right now, so yeah, it's probably about that here. So here, let me check, see what the weather is doing right now. If I can find it here. But it is windy out today, so yeah, it's 59, feels like 56. And see, the wind's at 17 miles an hour west-northwest. So yeah, and it's supposed to get down to 40 tonight. So it's going to be pretty chilly tonight. And then be in the 60s and 70s the rest of the week. So but if you didn't see what I was talking about earlier, I just got an iPhone 13 Pro, and I'm testing that out to see how well it is. And I hope the sound and the picture quality is really good. It is in HD right now. I could have set it, well, actually, this should be in 1080 because I'm going through Prism. I used to go through Prism a lot, and then I started to go through, and it was screwing up. So then I started going through Live Now, which I pay for that service. So I pay that yearly. And it seems to do a little better for me when I'm out and about live streaming. But yeah, I hope everything's good. And I now have a community page on my YouTube page, which I'm happy about that. I left a thing on there for people to read and comment and like and whatever. I just got the email on that, so that was pretty cool. And I do have a Facebook account again, which I didn't want because I got rid of it a long time ago due to politics and all the crap that entails. And but this time it's just for YouTube only. And this is the first time that I'm even telling anybody that I have a Facebook account. It is under my name, minus the rest of my name on YouTube, just John McKee. So, but it does have my logo for my channel on there for my picture. I will have a store happening soon. Selling clothes with my logo on there like everybody else, and I will have stickers coming soon. And so yeah, I'm just trying to get my channel going and doing that thing like everybody else is doing. So eventually I'll get there like everybody else of 1,000 and more subscribers. I just they ask me, hey, are you monetized? I said, I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers yet. I said, nobody likes my channel. So, and sometimes I look at my videos and I'm like, no wonder people don't watch me. Those are pretty boring videos. So, I'm not doing food reviews anymore because I don't feel that's where it's at. And I don't want to do a lot of copycat stuff off of other people. So, but the only copycat thing I'll probably be doing is, maybe traveling here and there and showing people where I traveled to. So try Vol Winter Princess Lockers. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I try to be myself. I really do. And I'm probably more animated than my wife is, so, or more outspoken than she is. So, and oh, it's channels on there. Okay, I'll have to check it out. But what I don't like about using Prism is, I mean, I can change it. For right now, your names and what you're saying is all in white, but I can change that. But when I did, it just kept rolling over here, right there where you're talking, and I was afraid that wouldn't go away when I started. So I may try it again and see if it does what I choose. So, because what I had chosen before this was your name was in one color, and then your what you said was in, I think, white. So it's good people. Let me move over this way so I can read this. Good people hard to find. Good people a lot of bad. Easy to get many bad people. Ain't that the truth? But hard find real followers. That is the truth. And that is really the truth. I don't want people to follow me just to help me out get 1,000. If you're going to follow me, follow me. Check out my videos. I'll check out your videos. And yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Don't subscribe just to help out for numbers of how many subscribers I got. So, I mean, if you like my content, watch my content. If you don't like it, then don't subscribe. So, and that's how I feel about it. I've had a few commenters say some bad stuff, and some of it I delete. One of them I didn't. I don't think I deleted it, but I commented back to him about, you know, thank you for your input, but this was just my opinion of the product. And so there you go. It's just, but, you know, he was kind of rude on his comment. And, you know, I'm sorry I didn't do the review the way he wanted me to do it, but that was the way, you know, I said what I felt about it, and that was just my opinion of it. So, wow, you got 414 blocked. Wow. I think I got one. There was a person that came into, when I first started live streaming, there was a person that came into my live stream. And I don't remember what he said, but it was very, very rude. And no one, all my moderators that did come in, didn't catch it. And I did. And delete he went, and banned he gone. And of course, I haven't seen him since. So I don't even remember what his name was. But it was very, very, very rude what he said. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need that. I don't need that at all. But I'm trying. I got a lot of videos, you know. I know people probably don't go back into my catalog and my videos and look at all my old stuff that I put up. Because actually, my very first stuff I started putting up was probably better than what I put up today. So, and yeah. Wake up to happiness, not rude. Exactly. Wake up to always having a smile on your face, because the Lord let you wake up again the next day. But like everybody else, I got, of course, more stuff coming. And now that I got a better phone to actually film it, because I can film in 4K with this if I choose to. Everybody says that used in 4K, it is a bigger thing to edit. So I may do it once just to see if my KineMaster, because I pay the premium on the KineMaster, to see if it contends with that. So if it doesn't do very good doing in 4K, then yeah, I won't do it in 4K. I just do 1080p. So yeah, I'm not going to give up. There's times I thought about giving up, and I thought, you know what, just really nobody's watching this. I get no more than maybe 20 people commenting or watching or whatever. And here I've got 744 subscribers and only 20 people watch it. What's up with that? So, but I've noticed there's a lot of them not putting up videos, and it's like they kind of gave up, or maybe they couldn't afford the internet, or something happened in their life to where they couldn't continue. And so yeah. Yeah, not every rock is a diamond. That's correct. But I'll get there. I'll get there. I've used all kinds of applications for live streams. I've done the done this in my Live Now and StreamYard, and I think when I did StreamYard, I didn't really have it to where, I think one time I put up the link for people to come up and nobody came up. So I said, well, since nobody's going to come up, I'm just not going to give out the link anymore. I just won't use StreamYard. So I was going to have a background in this like you can. And oh, I just got a new subscriber. Well, thank you, Charles the Filmer. Welcome to my channel if you're watching. And I hope I can make everybody happy at what I do. So, yeah, I figured out StreamYard. So, But I just couldn't get anybody to come up and be on there with me. So, well, welcome, Charles the Filmer. I appreciate you subscribing. I'll check out your channel if you got anything on yours, and return the favor. So, yeah. But I'm trying to get to that 1,000 mark, and it's not so much being monetized. I mean, it'd be great, but I just want to get to that 1,000 mark, so that way I'll be able to use YouTube's live stream thing instead of having to rely on other third-party applications to go live. That, you know, I would have that obligation to or that choice, excuse me, that choice to go through YouTube. But I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. When I started my channel, it was originally supposed to be where I would go to concerts, and I wanted to film concerts, you know, my experience at a concert, and put it up there, which actually I did have a concert up on my channel, and I had to split it up in 6 parts. Well, people weren't watching the very first part. They were always watching part 6, mainly of 6 parts. And so I took it off of there, and it probably hurt my channel a little bit by taking that off there, because it took away the watch hours. But I wasn't worried about that. And but I did leave one on there. A friend of mine has a little festival that he runs in his in-laws' backyard, and he does that every year. I think it's right after the 4th or right before the 4th of July here. And so I filmed some of that, and or actually one of the groups I filmed on there and put on my channel. But when I did that, the sound quality was really bad, because I was using, what was I using? Oh, I was using a little camera to film this. Now, if I stood far away from the stage and just kind of zoomed in, it probably would have been okay. But I was kind of close to the stage and the speakers, and it kind of vibrated the microphone. So, wow, why did my iPad just kind of shut down on me there? That was weird. Anyway, yeah, so I left that one up, and you know, the sound quality is not that great, and I tried to find something to fix the sound quality on there, and I just couldn't do it. And so it is what it is. And of course, you know, I did one of the how to darn a sock, and of course I don't darn my socks anymore. I just said, you know what, I'm not going to do that. I just end up throwing them in the trash once they have holes in them. So 3 channels get you to 2,000 followers. Well, when I started my channel, it was just basically my name, and then I thought, you know, that's kind of boring, just saying John McKee. So then I just put, oh, well, you know, that's kind of like my world, so I put John McKee's World after that. And then here within the past, I don't know, maybe 6 months or whatever it's been, I decided to change it to John McKee's World Network. And that is because I had 4, I call them channels. So I had 4 channels on one channel. So I had my John McKee's World, which I did my live streams, basically my live streams. And then I had my Coffee and Review, which is another channel. And then my wife's channel was Cooking with Debbie. And then I started a 4th one of Johnny Reviews Everything. And even though I kind of was doing a little bit, well, I started doing more of the coffee thing. And it's kind of hard to find things with coffee in it. because I was going to do reviews of coffee beers, which kind of gets a little expensive. So I kind of stopped that a little bit. And then I was just looking for different kinds of coffee out there and doing my review on those coffees. And okay. So so I started doing that a little bit. And then I started doing the food reviews was in with the John McKee's World. So then I switched it to Johnny Reviews Everything, which was actually supposed to be more than just food. But I couldn't get anybody to contact me and say, hey, we'll send you this product if you review it for us. I'm like, okay, but nobody said anything. So, I forgot what my last one was. So I just did one last video on a food review, and that was it. So Johnny Reviews Everything is over with. And so now I'm down to 3 instead of 4. And, but who knows? I may just get down to 1 again. I may just mine and the one that my wife does. And, but who knows? I may just go down to one thing and just do it that way again. So who knows? Who knows? Well, I hope so. I really hope so. And then, after I decided not to do the music thing, then I decided, hey, I'm going to get on my bike and I'm going to ride around and I'm going to film stuff on my bike. So I did, I think 2 or 3 of those. I can't remember. It might have been 2 or 3 of them. I went onto the bike trail and I strapped my camera onto the bike, the same camera that I used to film the music, and rode around the bike trail, showing everybody the bike trail. And, well, that was kind of a short-lived thing, because if I would have had a GoPro or something, I think it would have been a little better, or a phone like this. So then I decided, hey, let's just walk around downtown and film downtown and show people that. And so I did. I showed landmarks of my city and did that. Well, there's one thing I am going to do, is this city's got a lot of churches. So in the past, I wanted to do a book on all the churches in my city. I wanted to take the pictures of the outside of the church, front part of the church, and then ask them, hey, can I come in and take pictures of the inside of your church and do a little writing about your church? I want to make a book so people can buy this and know what all these churches look like. Yeah, so I was doing old houses downtown. So, yeah, that was one of the things that people did kind of like. But they also like my driving around town videos, too. So, but that's always kind of hard. I guess I could do one more, because I got to choose another area of town. So I kind of got to watch out what area I go into, because Decatur's not becoming the nicest city as it used to be. So it's just about everywhere you go, it's a pretty bad area, just about. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that's made comments that used to live here, that's seen it and say, man, I can't believe that's what's going on in that city. It wasn't like that when I was living there. So, but yeah, people were enjoying the ones of Lake Decatur and what's being built down there and the changes that are going on. And so, yeah, that was pretty fun. But I think my editing's starting to suck. So, because I don't know the full potential of KindMaster. So it's kind of hard for me to edit when you don't know the full potential of it. Yeah, run. You see the protest, run. No, they haven't protested here in quite a while. So there was some people marching down the street one day. I don't know what they were marching down the street for, but they might have been doing it for the abortion thing that's going on in Texas or something. I don't know. I was too far away to see any signs they were holding up, so. Glory Faye Equisa. I guess that's how you say the last name. Yeah. Well, this person's checking out my channel, and I appreciate that. And yeah, so if you all have ninja channels, then just use your main channel to subscribe to my channel. Don't use I know you want to help out and all, but just use your main channel to subscribe. I mean, you can go watch with your other channels and like and all that stuff and maybe comment, but yeah, just subscribe with your main channel and I'll be happy with that. So I can't believe I've been gabbing for 41 minutes already. So it gets like that. I do these live streams and I'll start yakking away and yeah. But you know, the Filipinos, they have more than one. They have like maybe, I don't know, 20 of them or something. I don't know what the point of it is, but I used to have 2. And see, what was my other one? I only did it because they kept saying that I should have another channel. So I think it was like Charitera or something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, it was a crazy channel. I can't remember what it was, but when I started the coffee and review, I was going to actually make that a separate channel from this one. Then I decided not to, because I didn't want to have to go back and forth and back and forth. So I just put it all on one channel. So yeah, Filipinos smart watch themselves get 4,000 now. Yeah. They probably do. They got like 4 or 5 phones sitting right in front of them. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So, but I can understand, you know, them being in that country, and it's kind of a poor country, I guess you would say, but they don't make a lot of money, and YouTube's, I guess, helps them out. They still got to pay taxes on it that I know of. So, yeah. I'm really surprised YouTube even allows them to do stuff like that. You would think they would figure it out. But I know they were talking about how they were going to change the amount of monetization amount and the watch hours. I think they were going to move it from 1,000 subscribers to 5,000 subscribers, and they were going to move the watch hours up ridiculously amount of hours, and I'm glad that they didn't do that. So, I mean, that's just stupid. In fact, I think this getting to a certain amount is kind of stupid in the first place. So if it's my channel, let me run my channel the way I want to run my channel. Quit trying to say, well, you got to do your channel this way in order for this and this and this. But, you know. Yeah. The tax man's got to have his fingers in it. This thing... See, the bad thing about this is the chat, it's just kind of over. See, I got a full screen. So it goes, if I can do it right there to right there. So in the middle here, like right there is your chat. And the background keeps me from seeing it fully. So I would have to go like this. But on my iPad, I got a black background right there. So even though everything's white in lettering, it's got a black background. Say that 3 times real fast. But I don't wear my glasses when I'm doing this because this far away, it's nothing but a blur. Even watching through my bifocals. Or actually, if I look through my bifocals, I'd be like this the whole time. And I don't want to do that. I mean, it is clear. Yeah, wear a monocle. I should get one. That would be funny. Yeah, one time on my early live streams, I didn't know what to do. And so I showed people these things right here. And I think they're just like a little toy for, I don't know, maybe a potato head or something. And, or they could be just for a child. I don't know. But anyway, I put these things on one time. It's pretty crazy. Old bloodshot, bulged out eyeballs. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I stood there, I didn't sit, but I stood there at the place I got this phone for, well, I went there to take my internet box back because I got an updated box. So I had to take this one back so they wouldn't charge me for it. And then he started talking about the phones, and I didn't go there for a phone. And I kind of wanted to switch over to him. And I had thought in the past somebody told me that they went through T-Mobile, but he said they never went through T-Mobile. And I don't remember them telling me they went through Verizon. So when he said Verizon, I said, okay, I'll take a look at some of them. I've been wanting that. I wanted the iPhone Pro, the Max Pro, but he didn't have any Max Pro. And if anybody wants a iPhone, the new iPhone, you better get it now, because I read that they're going to be stop making them soon because of the low amount of chips that they got. And apparently China's not making chips fast enough or something. So there's like, I think they said up to 900,000 phones are not going to be made because there's a chip shortage. So they had a deal going on that if you switch over to them, you get $300 off on this phone. Well, this phone's originally $1,000. And so I got $300 off of it. And so I said, okay, cool. And there you go. It took a while to switch over because I didn't know my account number for AT&T. And every time I kept trying to use my PIN number to go on their website, it kept telling me that they didn't know what that was. So when we finally got a hold of the agent at AT&T, I told him a PIN number, and he told me that was correct. I said, well, we're looking for my account number and something else. I can't remember what the guy told me. So he gave me all that information, and we got everything switched over. But it took quite a while. I was probably there for over an hour instead of being there for, 10 minutes to get rid of a box. But that's my fault, because I did want to change to a new phone, and because I couldn't make a video. My phone's full. I didn't want to get rid of apps to make the phone happy, because I used every app that I got on there. And so I went from a 32 gig to 128, which that's why I was trying to fix this phone here, because this one's 128 gig, but I'm waiting on that home button right there, because the home button doesn't work. So here I was turning this on, clicking on something, and then I got to turn it back off and turn it back on again, and then click something else. And I thought, you know what, I'll just order a home button. It was only less than $5 for a home button. So, but these don't have home buttons, so I don't have to worry about a home button anymore. Yeah, that's a lot. I wish it was a terabyte, but I gotta check some out here. Take you off. Oh, this stupid thing. Every time I try to sign in on Gmail on this, then my tablet starts screwing up. So I'm not gonna deal with that right now. So yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna be getting off here soon, and I wasn't intended on going this long. I just wanted to check this out. So I hope my picture's good. I hope the sound's good. And we are in 1080p, so if you haven't moved your cog from 720 to 1080, then you were robbed. So anyway, but I'm going to thank each and every one of you for showing up to my live stream, and my new subscribers and the people checking out my channel. I appreciate it, and I will check out your channels as soon as I can, and I'll get back to you. But thank you.